Hi guys, Yvette Cooper is a force to be reckoned with. So if you want to take her on, you have had better had your Weetabix. I don't know if you still use that term. Anyway, the Tory backbenchers probably didn't get the memo following the embarrassing spectacle of the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak at PMQs last time, trying to invoke Jeremy Corbyn as some sort of stick to beat the opposition with. But Conservative MP Gary Sambrook was probably one of those, because he was discussing security issues in the House of Commons on Tuesday, and Yvette had an amazing counterpunch. Have a listen to this.
Before 2019, the then leader of the opposition, the Honourable Member for Islington North, actually cast doubt on our security services by questioning the intelligence on the Salisbury poisoning. Isn't it really the case that every single Labour MP over there tried to make that Honourable Member Prime Minister of this country? Isn't the real threat to our national security Labour members on that side of the chamber?
So, as members will know, at the time of the Skripal crisis, I disagreed with some of the words that the Right Honourable Member for Islington North had used, and I was very clear about it in this House and the importance of backing our security services. But I would just have to say to him, I have a lot more concerns about his honourable friend, his right honourable friend, the member for Uxbridge, the right honourable member for Uxbridge, who at the height of the Skripal crisis chose to go to Italy, to a place called the Russian Mountain, to a villa in Italy, where he met with, without his officials, where he met with an ex-KGB agent. He took a guest. He didn't report who the guest was. He didn't report the meeting with the ex-KGB agent to the department when he returned, nor can he remember whether any government business was discussed. Now, I would just suggest to him that he should be extremely worried about his right honourable friend's careless approach to security and careless approach to our national security as well.
Wonderful. Of course, who is she talking about? Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson flying off to Italy during a crisis to spend time with his good friend Lebedev. Now, I don't know if Lebedev was made a lord before or after this, but Boris Johnson, when he was Foreign Secretary, was meeting with this Russian billionaire or multimillionaire in his castle in Perugia in Italy, to have a bit of a party. And Boris Johnson had allegedly left his security aside and was away from his security for a period of time. And we don't know what happened there. We don't know who Boris Johnson interacted with. Boris Johnson has not told Parliament. He's not told the public. He's not told the media. And Mr. Lebedev is a member of the House of Lords. Now, I don't know how much money has been exchanged between Mr. Lebedev and Boris Johnson. The Conservative Party have continually tried to use Jeremy Corbyn as some sort of stick to beat Keir Starmer and members of the shadow cabinet. But Boris Johnson was a security risk. Lebedev was a security risk. MI5 said that Lord Lebedev was a security risk. And the House of Lords, I think it was the House of Lords, were very critical of the idea of making him a member of the House of Lords because of the security concerns. But Boris Johnson pushed it through anyway. So you have, and now, well, he was Prime Minister until a few months ago, but he was a Foreign Secretary, travelling to Italy, avoiding his security team, spending time with unknown individuals, getting drunk, it seemed. He appeared in an airport, the worse for wear, as if he had slept in his clothes. So obviously Boris Johnson had probably been having a bit of a party. What was he saying? What were people saying to him? Was he promising something? Were they promising something to him? We don't know. And we'll never know. You know, the Tories think that they can use Jeremy Corbyn as some sort of stick to beat the Labour Party. Well, it's good to use Boris Johnson as a stick, and Boris Johnson is still a member of the Conservative Party. Use Boris Johnson as a stick. He's an embarrassment, and he was a security risk. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.